In this video, I'm going to show you how to replace the drive shaft coupler on this BMW X5. This is going to be located underneath the vehicle towards the center. Let's get into it. We're going to remove this shield using an 8mm socket. Take these bolts out. Slide that forward a little bit and pull that down. I'm going to remove this shield using an 8mm socket. Take these bolts out. Take these two nuts off, use a 10mm socket. And just pull the shield down. And you can pull that out. I'm just going to use a transmission jack and just support underneath the transmission pan. Just using a block of wood just so nothing breaks. Just be careful. Using a 18mm socket and an 18mm wrench on the back side on the nut, we're going to take this bolt out. Take that out. And we're going to take this bracket down, but to get all these bolts out, I'm just going to support this with a pull jack, to make it a little easier. And then we're going to take all these bolts out. Using a 16mm socket, take these bolts out. Now those are out. Now I can lower this down. Move the pull jack. Pull it down out of the way. If this shield's in your way, you can just bend it down a little bit rather than removing the whole shield. It's going to take a lot of effort to get all the bolts out. And before we take the bolts out, I'm just going to mark the flange right here and the drive shaft. I just want to put it back where it came apart. I'm going to take these bolts out using an 18mm socket. And for the other bolts with the nuts on the back, use an 18mm wrench on the nut, 18mm socket. Use a pry bar. We'll pull this out. Pull that back. It's a little easier to access that top bolt up there. And pull the coupler off. Now I take the new coupler. Get this lined up, get these bolts started. I'll tighten these down. good. Now I'm going to torque these bolts to 66 foot-pounds. Good. I'm going to take the drive shaft, make sure your mark lines up. And before you push it all the way down, just have it out a little bit. Take the bolts, get the bolts started. Give that a little tap. And then before you push it all the way down, you'll get the nut started on the back. Do the same with the other ones. Just gonna use some pliers. Just pry this into place. There we go. That's good. And tighten these down. Now we'll torque these to 66 foot-pounds. If you can't get to one of the top bolts because it's too far up, you can put the vehicle in neutral and just rotate the drive shaft. Just be careful. All right, that's good. If you bent this shield down, and you can just push it back in place. Take the cross member, get this lined up. You can use the pole jack to hold it if you want to. Just take a couple bolts. Get those started. Now we'll tighten these down. Slide the long bolt through. Might have to lower the transmission a little bit. Get this to line up. Pry it over if you need to. Get the nut started on the back. And I'll tighten that down. Tighten that down. We're going to lower the transmission jack. To put the other shield up, I'm just going to take these two nuts off, use a 10mm socket. It was okay coming out, but it's going to be a little easier to put it back on with these out. You can pull this down further, makes it a little easier. Slide the panel in place. It's going to go through those studs. Lined up. Get the screws started. Before we tighten down all the screws, get these nuts started. the studs. Now tighten these down. And all the screws. Now take this shield, get this lined up. Slide that over the slotted bolts in the back. And get the bolts started. And tighten these down. And the back.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.